Sweet.
Love to see it from these two teams getting ready to load in for round one of this best of three matchup in the loser semifinals. Let's get it started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bring on the bots. Both teams rolling out. You see the sentry from UW make its way out. As I predicted, they meet in the middle. Let's see if you were right, Steven. CU sentry going deep. UW sentry taking the worst out of the trade, but the standard from UW, or the standard from CU taking a couple of hero shots to the face and is taken out, but not to be outdone. CU fires back and gets a kill. Both standards fall in the first 20 seconds of the match.
Really, really nice to see from both of these teams, the aggression, the early pressure.
University of Washington, their sentry below half HP in a weird spot of the map. But that hero lands! UW, ice in their veins! 40 HP remaining or less. They are able to land a hero shot onto the sentry of CU and take it out. That's going to put them in the driver's seat of this first round. 2v1 standard and sentry chewing through the sentry from CU, bringing it down. CU able to get the kill in a 1v2. Are you serious? Wow! What a performance out of CU's standard driver.
The hero from UW trying to take those long-range shots against the CU Robotics
Look at
team.
the sentry from CU. It's chosen a different spot. It is firing from there, giving aid, taking side pot shots at UW sentry in the middle of the standards, duking it out. We've got two 1v1 fights happening on the map, both trying to juggle the barrel heat, both getting very low. The standard for UW has to retreat, losing out on the trade. The sentry for the University of Washington, invulnerable because it revived. Both heroes now meeting in the middle, equal amounts of projectiles.
The hero shot lands for CU.
Both heroes overheating, having to back off, and it's CU's sentry that takes control of that center victory point. 20 points between them, that's 1 kill away. CU split focus, the sentry going for the standard and vice versa, and it's the sentry for UW taken down. It looked like it doesn't know how to retreat from there, a bit of a sitting duck. The standard for UW able to get a kill though, return fire from the hero.
Yeah, that sentry for University of Washington just meandering around the top of the map. It is a sitting duck right there, but now the sentry for CU going down.
This game extremely close. Both sentries now in places I don't think they intend to be, a little bit lost. It's up to their humans, their other teammates, to try and carry their teams to victory. Both of the sentries currently invulnerable. The standard and the heroes meet in the middle. The hero for UW landing some shots and take out CU's hero. 40 to 116, it's not close anymore. CU trying to push back, but the hero's accuracy from the University of Washington will not be moved.
Really, really strong performance from this hero on the University of Washington.
University of Washington now bringing in their standard to back up the hero on the center point. CU's standard doing some poke damage, but another shot lands. The hero for UW chewing through these bots. They don't have to push for kills anymore. 20 seconds remain, but they'll get it anyway. The University of Washington takes round one in epic fashion.
Really, really impressive performance there from the University of Washington, and specifically their hero. You can see easy MVP there for University of Washington hero. Incredible accuracy, 4 kills secured. Really just a dominating performance.
Absolutely incredible. That hero really dealt the damage. 25 hero projectiles fired, 3,500 damage, 6 kills, doubling the kills of CU. Honestly, stepping up to the plate when the team needed them the most. That ARUW hero pulling round one out, doing a great job. Their sentry got a little stranded. Was the first sentry of the match to start giving away free victory points. CU able to capitalize a bit, get a small lead, but then UW kill after kill after kill going over to that hero.
You can see here now CU trying to regroup after that first round. They are on the back foot now. They need to take this second round in order to force the definitive third round if they hope to keep their tournament dreams alive.
Still super achievable for the Colorado. The University of Colorado at Boulder, CU Robotics, excellent team, excellent robots. As long as that sentry makes its way back onto the field, I have strong and high hopes for them. In a 2 versus 3 though, I don't think they've got a chance.
A 2 versus 3 against this University of Washington lineup, I don't give it to them at all. The sentry for CU is a critical component of their lineup.
This is a lot of talking around the sentry and not a lot of computers or screwdrivers. Ben, if you can throw the OB back on our roaming cam when you get a second, that timer, the indicator of the technical timeout is going to be critical for y'all at home to be able to keep up with what's happening in these final matches. Currently, no technical timeout called. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. Thank you so much to our producer, doing a great job helping us stay informed at home and at the commentary desk. You can see the Sentry now in the background flipped over.
Really, really impressive performance from CU. The technical timeout usage here. You can't leave it on the table. You have to get this Sentry back up and operational because you are going to need it for this next round. I like to see this from CU. Really, really appreciate the use of the technical timeouts. They are crowding around that Sentry. Unfortunately, it looks like it may be an RFID issue. They're removing that entire module, it looks like, and you can see some of those 17 millimeters stuck inside the chassis.
This does look like the easiest port of entry for a lot of things, but you're right. Once the module's off, looking at that RFID card, let's talk a little bit, Steven, about why that would be important. So we've talked about the different ways that these bots navigate the field, whether that's LiDAR, some type of odometry, using the April tags and like computer vision stuff, a lot of them using pre-built maps. They'll do a calibration period on the field so that they know what they should be seeing and try and match. But you've got a couple waypoints that give you grounding in your generated area, and that's those RFID cards. When you make it back to your base, when you make it to the center point, being able to have that register allows your robot to know, I mean, within a meter where you are, and that can be really, really helpful for fixing issues of navigation.
Yeah, and you can see UW also utilizing this technical timeout to do some work on their own Sentry. We saw it get stuck up near the top of the map. We have to wonder if something went wrong with its navigation system as well.
Yeah, I really believe that whichever team can have their Sentry navigate for the entire round will take round 2.
I believe so as well, and I already predicted that the CU Sentry would be able to take it, but we will see if I will be proven wrong here, because the UW Alliance, all three of those robots together in tandem, is a force to be reckoned with.
Their hero, I mean, we've talked all week about the power that the hero brings to the map. 200 damage per projectile, really difficult to land, huge barrel heat, very expensive projectiles in in-game currency. The hero is costly to utilize, expensive to have low accuracy with, but UW showcasing why that is the case, what a powerhouse that bot is. If you can land those shots consistently and with correct target acquisition and choice, it's a tide turner for sure.
The hero, such a dramatic turning point, can really change the trajectory of any fight, even in a 1v3 situation we've seen.
The Sentry back on the field, 1 minute left to play. CU round 2. They're in the lower bracket. They've got to send it. Walking away from their bots with 55 seconds is an excellent sign if you're a CU fan. This means that hopefully they've been able to fix the time and actually feel they have some time to spare. They're topping off projectiles, going back to their normal routine. Hopefully their drivers can calm the pulse down, lock in, and prepare for the round of their year.
You can see that RFID module blinking underneath the Sentry, an excellent sign that it has connected to the server. The light bar also fully illuminated. Now over to UW, you can see that Sentry tracking that red armor panel, getting a sneak peek of what it's about to see in this next round.
Absolutely.
Both teams now exiting the field. We are getting ready for round 2 in this best-of-3 matchup. UW taking the first round. Really, really close, though.
ARUW fist bumps as they left the field. Good signs from both sides. Hopefully 6 functional bots. Full expression of their engineering effort that they put in. Getting some SCO buffs from the crowd.
Love to see the support from both teams here. Wishing their teams, trying to will them over the finish line, get them into the next matchup. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bring on the bots. Taking a peek at the rollout of CU, University of Colorado at Boulder. The Sentry's making it first, all 6 bots in the middle of the field trading. UW Sentry taking the much better side of that early trade, sending CU back to the base.
The Sentry for CU not launching a single projectile in that exchange.
The hero for CU lands a projectile onto the standard, which allows them to get a kill, but it's the hero again from UW that finishes off CU's red hero number 1.
And now the Sentry for UW going down again.
UW has a module offline.
This
that is a
the
kill.
moment.
Will give away victory points. It is now CU in the lead, but UW, another hero shot, another kill. They're going to have to keep the pace up so high with that module offline. The sentry for the University of Washington getting back up and then will shut back down, continuing to just give over victory points. Colorado did nothing for those 20 and are now 40 in the lead.
You can see here the University of Washington trying to stay behind cover. The sentry
This is an
being left
interesting
out
play.
to dry.
Are they just giving? Are they giving this round?
No, they're moving
returning.
in sync. They're coming out together, trying to flank the sentry for CU. The CU sentry going very aggressive.
60 points up. I've got to think that UW has to be extremely aggressive. They've got to basically be averaging a kill every 20 seconds to be able to keep pace. But it's the hero for CU that lands a projectile onto Blue Standard 3, gets that shot. UW, not to be outdone, fires a hero projectile back and lands it onto the red standard.
And the infantry for UW critically getting back to its base.
Yeah,
But that module will continue to go
100
offline.
points now in favor of CU. Looks like we'll be going to a round 3. We talked about the importance of the reliability of the sentries. CU lands a hero projectile and then takes a hero projectile. UW standard holding the point, trying to push this hero back
The
from
hero
CU.
for UW trying to get back to its base. Now it's the sentry left alone. Sorry, that's the infantry left alone for UW in the middle.
CU basically just needs to get one more kill. The sentry is about to go down, bring him down to 25. They need to get one more kill to secure their win. They're pushing up as a group of 3. UW trying to play carefully, but that means they have to give up the point, putting themselves on a clock. 20 seconds to go.
And now UW is on the last part of their timer. That sentry is going to be back online very shortly, and then it's going to go right back off, giving the kill to CU.
ARUW pushing. They are not willing to give anything up without a fight. They take a shot, hero shot to the face, though. They try and return fire. UW's hero trying to defend the center point. The standard for UW falling very low, trading back and forth. And it's CU! It's Colorado! Them buffs from Colorado take round 2 and bring us to Silver Scrapes.
Really impressive performance there from CU. Unfortunately, the reliability for that UW sentry, that module offline error, there's going to be a really critical moment here to see if UW can fix that and get that back online for round 3.
Steven, online chat, I want to see if something works. We'll look at these stats in just 1 second. Do you think this will work over the intercom?
I have no idea.
Let's give it a try. I say AR, you say UW, AR. And that one worked. Let me try the other one. Sco buffs. All right, they both work. The crowd seems functional on both sides. We're ready to see if the robots are as well. The sentries from both teams really looking great in round 1, getting a little bit lost. Round 2, obviously a module falling offline. In my opinion, not the worst thing we could have seen from UW for their sentry. If you had something break, if you had, if it just didn't shoot at all, much harder to diagnose. A module going offline allows you to know, hey, maybe something came unplugged when we rammed a wall. Maybe a connector got shot. It was CU that used their technical timeout in round 1. I'm expecting that we'll see a technical timeout in round 2. If we can hop over to like the blue side of the field, take a look at what those... Oh, nothing. This means we're in some kind of deliberation.
Preston, explain what this means to our audience.
Well, typically, and I don't want to rumor monger, because far be it from me to make excellent content about the drama and the intrigue, but it means nothing. The teams are on the field, and we're ready to go. Setting back up 4 referee boxes on the field for the side of UW, trying to figure out which part of that ref system is the offline piece.
They are going to have to work super quickly here. You mentioned it. They have their technical timeout still in their back pocket that they can use. They might consider using it here to guarantee their spot in the loser finals.
Sentry, I mean, ARUW has the manpower, has the practice, has the experience. They should be fairly fast at diagnosing, fixing, working on their bots. If any team can make the turnaround on Sentry's functionality, I do believe in UW's ability. This is a lot of modules on the floor, though. I mean, they have their timeout. They've got 3 minutes of regular setup time. You can see on the clock 2 minutes left of that regular time. I expect they'll run this clock down to probably the 1 minute mark before calling their technical timeout. Because if they're able to fix it, great. Save your technical timeout. You've still got a few really tough matches to go. But you don't want to save that timeout for next year. It's no good.
Really, really important right here. critical moment for ARUW, doing the work on the sentry, trying to diagnose that issue. Like you said, hopefully it was as simple as a cable coming unplugged, but we just don't know right now. You can see armor panels from those boxes as well. I'm guessing there's probably a VTM in one of those. You don't know which module went offline, and that is going to be the tricky part for ARUW. Now the technical timeout coming through here. Very smart play by UW.
Clementine and Aiden working on that bot. We saw signs for them. We've seen them in the competition for many years on the screen. They know these robots well. We've got an emergency pixie dust delivery coming in from Twitch chat. Thank you so much, new method. It is needed right now.
The pressure that these engineers must be under to try to repair this robot, get it back in operational for this critical third round. And for the CU, you've got to have the adrenaline pumping right now. You just took a round off of UW. You are still in the fight. You know that you can contest them if your sentry is operational.
The hero for the University of Washington still landed a lot of shots. So did the sentry. They were playing very well. And if you're CU, you know you can't count on, you don't want to rely on, hopefully a module falls off a robot, right? Both of these teams have to go into this final round expecting, predicting, and treating the match like every single piece of these robots is going to be functional. You don't want to roll out there, you know, letting your guard down, thinking you've got it in the bag. CU has their sentry flipped over as well. You've got to remember it had some issues just one round before.
Yeah, both teams doing the mechanical work, trying to make sure everything is ready to go for this critical round 3. CU once again pulling out that RFID module. It looks like that is the only access port on the underside of that robot.
Or it's the problem child. But I mean, this is a very nice aesthetic buttoned up robot. Not shocked that there's not a ton of ways to get into the guts. If there's places your hands can reach the cables, then there's definitely places the projectiles can reach the cables. And that causes more problems than it allows you to fix.
And we've talked about it. Robot reliability will be the name of the game, especially in these later rounds. These teams have gone through the group stage, both gauntlets of group stages, really. CU probably had the easier group to deal with, but as we saw, they lost around to Texas Aimbots, so not invincible on their own right, and then having to play through the lower bracket. Now, both of these teams with their life on the line. Technical timeout has completed. The setup period has resumed. Only a minute 30 left. You'll have to see. Looks like the barrel for that sentry did glow green there, and they are buttoning up those shells. So hopefully they were able to fix the issue and get that sentry ready for round 3.
I can see one of our refs holding a sentry sticker. If you don't know, chat, those are stickers that are placed on the armor panel. So all of these bots take simulated damage with force sensing panels that evaluate if they've been hit, and if they've been hit by collision, a small mass 17mm projectile or a larger mass the 42mm projectile. And to enable the CV to make it a little bit easier for enemy bots to, you know, identify, maybe do robot selection or just identify where those armor panels are. Every bot has to have those stickers on the armor panels. Whatever the issue was, looks like may be fixed. We'll see what kind of functionality we see out of the sentry. 40 seconds remaining.
They're still doing some work, putting the final touches on that sentry, trying to make sure it can lock onto the targets.
We got a first-time chat for Let's Go CU. Adrenaline high for both teams. So much work and effort. A lot of these teams full of seniors where this will be their last season competing in ARC.
And only 15 seconds left on the setup timer. UW needs to get out of there really quickly here. That sentry not locking onto that red armor panel.
It's time for them to get out of the field. 5 seconds left to go. All right. This is... Oh, Steven, I don't know. If you're ARUW and you are not sure if your sentry is functional, I wonder if you let it do its thing.
I would not send it out.
UW has a pretty, has a chance. It's a non-0% chance that they can face CU. It's
we will
low.
Find out. 3, 2,
1. Bring on the bots.
The sentry moving and going towards the center. We'll have to see if it can lock on to those red infantry. It does not.
This is what I was scared for, UW. If that sentry's not functional, I think they should have taken it off the field, but instead it's going to be here. It's locked on. It's not firing any projectiles, 750. It doesn't have any health anymore. The sentry falling low for both teams, but it's CU whose sentry goes down first in a 2v3. UW, bring it back. The sentry for the University of Washington able to make it back with the standard. Not so lucky for CU, taken down.
But the hero for UW going down. Their pride and joy right now. Dead in the center. It is now the hero for CU landing shots.
The hero for CU standing strong in a 2v1, trying to bring it back 151 to 168. UW leading, but by less than 1 kill of a margin.
The sentry for CU back out onto the center, holding that point right there. Now the infantry coming to support. The infantry for UW, that blue 3 coming out as well.
The sentry for UW now finally makes it into that home base healing. That's really important. It was one shot for so long, over a minute during that match. It's going to make its way back out into the field. Keep all eyes on the sentry. 3 sets of eyes from CU, watching it closely. It locks on a couple times, but does not fire projectiles. It's the standard and the hero for UW that have the burden on their shoulders.
And now it is locking on, but it is approaching the hero. That is a really dangerous situation, and it goes down.
Excellent shooting, but not to be outdone. UW's hero, again, the MVP from the previous round, land the projectiles that they need and get the kill. UW still leading, but only by 1 victory point.
This match could go either way at this point.
The sentry for CU also not firing. 750 projectiles remaining in both hoppers.
This is a 2v2 matchup at this point. The sentry's just continuing to feed overkills to both teams, really.
The hero for UW taking quite a bit of damage, trying to stick it out. They know if they can just land 1 projectile, it'll turn the fight. Getting very low, though. They overheat with a 1/3 of HP. Body blocking from that standard. Wow, great driving performance, both sides. Shake hands and walk away. The point uncontested.
And now the sentry for UW still in the middle there.
The standard for CU gonna finish off that sentry, chipping away and get it down. CU's sentry, the mobility looks better, but still not firing. UW lands a hero shot and they get another kill. 94 to 41, UW shoots ahead.
Both teams, their infantry and their hero, the only 2 contributing members of the team. It looks like a shell coming loose on that UW hero, going down dangerously low, but it doesn't matter. It gets the kill anyway.
7 left, 1 to 1, 6. No one's on the center point.
The hero
can't take it.
The hero disabled for CU.
It's the standard for the University of Washington going for the kill, and it's plenty. ARUW take the round.